It's October 15th, Thursday. It's 9:24 a.m. this morning. Been watching, doing some scans, and I found some stocks I wanted to buy. Now let me go backwards. First of all, I am not giving anyone financial advice. I'm just telling you what I see through the eyes of how I trade. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. I would never tell anybody what to do with their hard-earned money. Anyway, so I'm looking this morning at some scans, and I put in the group what I was looking at. I also put in their staff. Now I called out staff and it's down here at like 165, 155 area. And I said, okay, this is on my watch list, but I'm not gonna buy it yet because I gave this whole ran down explanation of why I wouldn't buy it. Also said that it's gonna make a run up because the share float at that point was 9 million shares, but it was trading almost the exact amount share float was, meaning that there pretty much isn't many shares to be bought because they're all sharing the same shares. Makes sense, I guess? Maybe not. So right now it's currently trading, if you look here, 2.5 times more than the share float, meaning that stock is going to trade hands 2.5 times at any given time. Meaning, if I buy this stock and hold it and take my profits off it, I got to sell it. Means somebody's going to buy it at the price I got it at. Meanwhile, there will be no more sellers available because there's no stocks available to buy. So back here you see people buying all these shares up, these big bars here. They bought them up. They bought them up, right? It ran up, it peaked out, in came profit taking and dumped on it. If you look back here, you'll see this green line here is my EMA. Right here is my VWAP. Now if you know by now, you know that a stock will overextend, retrace back to the EMA, right? Be overbought, come back to the EMA. You see here, it's way overextended the EMA, right? And the VWAP. And now it's pulling back. So this is currently the 5-day, 15-minute chart. Now I'm usually going to buy in the first 5-minute candle, make a new high. In this case, it's going to be at $2.13, $2.14. However, I'm hoping that I can get it to do a retraceable back to the VWAP. Now watch this move right here. I put in the group the buying point would be 217, 219. I'm not going to buy in yet. But let's watch it live right here and watch it pass this 213 mark. You look here, this bar here, this buy bar, green, of course, is buyers. The buyer's not piled in yet. Level 3 rather, over here shows that there's not many buyers, more sellers. And you look down here at the RSI, see the same thing, right? If you look down here at the MACD, see a reversal on the dark green. It's gonna pass 213 and run up, guarantee it, but here it is, HTB, right? Hard to borrow, meaning there's no shares to float. To loan. I said earlier, it's only 9 million share float, trade 23 million shares. So obviously, there's no shares available to short. This is the 5-minute chart. Look at the 5-day, 15-minute chart. It shows here, powerful bull candle, ran up, and pulled back. Let's go back to the drawing tool here on my trend line and show you what exactly that run up was. So from back down here up to here, that 115-minute candle was a 41% candle on 115-minute candle. Now, if the market was open, a 1-minute candle of 10% or more of the float will do what's called a volatility hold. Look back here at 9:10 in the morning, click on that bottom candle, run up there, it's 8%. It wouldn't hold on volatility. So luckily, it ran up. However, over here, on this reversal, you look down here and there, it pulled back. That's too tall. Let me go back and make it small. There we go. You look here on reversal, it won't even show, it's too high up there. Anyway, it pulled back a large amount, which is way more than 10%. That would have held on volatility if the market was opening on a 1-minute candle. So here we are now currently in the 5-day, 5-minute. The buy-in point, if you wanted to buy in, would have been back here at this 213, 214 mark. But you see down here at the bottom here, the volume, the buyer's not really heavy in it. It's barely moved. You look over here, level 2. Here come the buyers now. Market opens in 2 minutes. So we know what's going to happen. The RSI is curved up. And here we are here. The MACD is still dark green, meaning it's indecisive. Watch this move in market opening. We got 1 minute and 6 seconds available. I don't want to buy it yet. I'm going to watch it. The market opens and see what happens. Let me go to the 1-day, 1-minute chart. Look here. The 1-day, 1-minute chart is showing here that we going parallel. However, it's showing here in the MACD, we reversing. So I'm going to buy in as soon as it crosses this 215, 216 mark. I say maybe 219 in the group to confirm my movement for a quick run up to the nearest resistance point, which is 223. Next point is going to be 228. Then the high today, 246. After 246, the highs has been the last 6 months. It's been it was 3 something. I saw it earlier. I ain't got much time. I gotta hurry up. Look at the 1 year, 1 day. So the highs has been in a day, a year, it's right now. But the highs has been in 3 years, it's like 545. I looked at it earlier. I don't want to waste so much time on it because I want to buy in really soon. Buying point 219. See right there? It's about to hit it. Market ain't open yet. And they're going to market opening. I'm going to buy 110 shares, and I do buy it. Let's watch. My buy order been in, but it's not buying as you see. Oh, now it gets in. Looking for a halt. Looking for a volatility halt. Now I bought in way back here, as you saw on camera. It was just holding it. It wouldn't even buy in. It happens a lot. Let's get a volatility halt. We need 10% of the volume of that stock price to halt it. If it cross 250, the next price is going to be 275. Let's go. Here come the buyers. See that green bar? Here come the buyers. I want 10%, right? We going. All right. Now, I didn't want a whole bunch of money. So, I got it traded also on my large account. Now, I bought in way before my buy-in point. It's going to show in a minute, my buy-in point. I'm currently right now in it as well on my long-term account on my cell phone. Let's see what price I'm in on my long-term phone, on my cell phone. On my cell phone, I am in at $2.10, which is good, which is real good. Let me put sell order in. Hold that thought, y'all, while my numbers pile up. Next stop is 275. If it hits that point, we're going to see. SPI. I'm also in SPI on my cell phone as well. See, 273, 274. There it is, 275, my sell point. I sold on my cell phone, 275. I called it before it did it. I'm in SPI right now as well on my cell phone at $11.80. I'm going to sell my SPI as well. And the next point I'm going to sell SPI at is going to be, let's see, where going on. My sell SPI will be 1280. Wait, let's pull them back. 5 day, 5 minute. So next support is 1130. High is 1442. My sell point on my SPI is going to be 1270, 1275. Let's go back to STAF for a minute. SPI 1275. I'll look at it. Matter of fact, I'm going to put a trailing stop loss on my SPI. If you don't know what it is, look up trailing stop loss. And I'm putting it at 25 cents. SPI. Hold on a second, you guys. Trying to figure this out. My staff has sold. I said 275 has sold. $13,500 I made on staff on my long-term account. The video here is showing my small account, which I made $26.43. Now I bought in way back here. As you saw on camera, it wouldn't fill my order. Times moving too fast, the order won't fill. It happens a lot. It happens more than it should, but it happens a lot. Let me go to a minute to my HUS. Let's see. What HUSN doing? Hold that thought. HUSN. Let's also watch this morning. I put, there's the pullback right there, the 5 minute pullback. The 5 day, 15 minute is showing the same thing. It's pulling back. Next support point is 76 cents. I don't buy stocks this cheap. Reason why? Because the volatility is too ridiculous. And it's a possibility you lose your butt off trying to trade this freaking stock. That's why I don't buy these kind of stocks. Meanwhile, staff over here is still reversing. Look at my staff trade. Remember, next point is 345, the high today. It's on the staff. 345 is the highest it's been in the last 3 years. After that, it was 5 something. Hold on, you guys. I'm trying to get my I want to buy in again on this staff. Hold on my cell phone. So I want to hop in the staff at 290, and I want to hop out of it at 315 on another trade on staff. Let's see what happens. There go 290. It popped back. Wait, hold on. 1 minute chart. First pullback is 275, but I want 290. Damn, I missed the 290 point. And there go 315 about to pop in any moment. I called it and freaking missed it. Freaking the buyers too on freaking staff. It happens sometimes. You can't, when you trading on the cell phone and the computer at the same time, and you talking, doing videos, that's what happens. You miss a lot of trades. But I still want a 275, 280, maybe 290 pullback on the staff before I buy in again. Let's see what happens. There we go. 290 right there, popping in. Come on, 290. Missed it. It ain't popped back. I can't get in it. I don't want to chase it. Don't chase the stock. It's way overextended right now. It's going to do what MDRR did yesterday probably. It's going to run up. Then it's going to freaking pull back and you be stuck holding the bag. I want to get it before a halt though, because it's going to halt. Staff. Long-term account. I'm hopping in at 3, what's this point here? 308, 310. I'm buying in on staff. Let's see what happens. 313, me 310, 311. I'm hopping in on staff. My limit order is already in on my cell phone at 310. Hop in now, 318, I'm in. Perfect. 318, I got in. I'm getting out 330. Let's see if I can get it. In at 318, let's hop out 330. Let's go. I'm gonna buy more here, 311. I'm loading up more on dips on my staff. They're gonna pull back right there I'm looking for. Perfect. I'm okay with that pullback. I told you earlier that it's gonna happen, that it's gonna be like MDRR. It's gonna take off, then it's gonna dump on you. It happens every time. Let me buy some. Let me see something. Cancel. Hold on, you guys. I'm trying to get some dip buy right here on the staff right here. Try and get dip buy. Come on, staff. Give me a dip buy. EMA is currently 240. Sorry, the VWAP. Watch the EMA on VWAP. Remember, I put a long thing this morning in the group telling you guys, watch out for staff market open. It's going to do the same thing that MDRR did. And what it do? The same thing that MDRR did. 243 is the VWAP. Let me bring it down to 243 VWAP. Let's see. About to hop in that point. All right, here we go. Let's see if it's moving staff right here. All right, I'm gonna break down my trade right quick, my small account, while I'm watching my cell phone on this staff trade. So this morning, I saw the move, right? I called out the group, take a look at staff. It's making a bullish move, volume picking up, and I gave it a long breakdown on why it's the same thing, almost identical yesterday trade to NDRR, and showed you why it behooves you to watch the market opening for that buy-in point, and then to get out of it within a few bars because they're going to do the same exact thing as MDRR did yesterday. If you look here perfectly, here's a 1 minute chart, right? The first bar popped in, I saw it pop up. I tried to hop in at 217, 218. Didn't get filled, 229. So 12 cents already in a negative because I missed my point by 12 cents, right? I wanted to run up for a quick 10%, like always in a small account. I can hop out of it while I'm trading as well on my cell phone, my large account. Now, I make these videos for people to look at and see how to trade or how I trade and give references to what I do. It may or may not help you, who knows? But I hope it does. That's my purpose of doing these videos, to help someone else out who may be in need or trying to learn like I had to learn one upon a time. Anyway, I hopped in, tried to, and I bought it at market because I knew it moving so fast. I had to just get in there because I missed my buy-in point. I popped it in, my buy-in point 217, like I called on the video. Didn't get filled, 229. So now I'm already chasing. Now I wanted 10%. My original goal was get in at 217 and then hop out at 238. Now I missed that point. So I hopped in at 229, right? Hopped out at 254, right? So in this case, that's 25 cents, right? 30, right? Plus 14, 24 more, right? So that's 25 cents. In this case, I made about 12%. We're going to do the math. So I bought 110 shares, right, at 229. We're going to say 230 because 229.9. So I spent 253 bucks to get in this stock. Now 10%, I only need 25 and 30 cents. Look here, I see I made $26.43, which is above 10%. But in this case, so say, so 229, right? With 11% gain, which is what I made. Phrase that. Hold on, I'm trying to trade, watching the stock. It's crazy. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. My money's important. I don't want to miss the money. Anyway, so here we go. I can watch now. So I bought in 229. Mistakenly, tried getting 217, like I put in the group. And I hopped out at 254, right? The previous high of the market, pre-market was 240 something, 246. Now, in this case, I made 11.5%. I'm okay with that. So I hopped in, hopped out. Meanwhile, on my cell phone, I'm already in the same stock on my cell phone at 210 already. So I'm already in my cell phone prior to that. Market opening right here. I got in right back here at 210 on my cell phone. So I'm riding the wave. I wanted to pop 254 before I got out of it. I knew it could pop the higher day, right? So I knew it could be up here 250, 260 area when it finally hit the high today. So my cell phone, put the sell order in my cell phone 275, knowing it's going to pass that point. I already saw it happening. Now if you look back here we are still running. See that 1 minute mark? It's going to pop $3. Then pop $3. Next point going to be 312. And put in the group right quick. Watch for the $3 mark on this staff. Watch the $3 mark on staff. All right, so it popped $3. The next point is a high today, 334. And at this point, it's looking very bullish. 1 minute chart. Let's go to 5 minute chart. You're going to see here the 5 minute chart is going to show you we got room, right? As you know by now, how I trade is I trade either the first 5 minute candle to make a new high or the first 1 minute candle to make a new high, depending on what I'm looking at that point. This point you see here is a weak buying up here, meaning it's heavy push down, heavy sell, right? But this previous candle here was a heavy buyer. So this candle here is be called basically double top, right? Double top or the ABCD setup. Remember the VWAP back here, 248. You hit the VWAP, it bounced off it. Perfect. VWAP now is your support point. It's okay with that. It breaks VWAP point, we got problems. So anyway, hopefully you wanted to see is pop $3. Now we know by now the half dollar marks are our biggest resistance and support points. This point, 248 right now is your VWAP, and we barely straddling above that at the 250 mark. Perfect, 250 support point. I even draw a line here to show you what I'm talking about. Let me draw lines. So here go 250, right? And here go the first we're going to say major resistance point. So if you look at the stock, you're going to see it bang its channel continuously, right? It drops below it, it's gone. If it goes above it, we gone. But its channel here right now became your support channel or regression channel, however you want to call it. Watch this whole channel here. So you look back here at the 3-year, 1 week mark, you'll see the highest it's been over the last 3 years is way back here at 565. And that was back here in 2018, July 9th. If you look back here is in 2019, January 21st, you see it up here to 348. And basically from that point, it is little random little spots. Now we up here, right? See the line? So the nearest breaking point, resistance point from right here on is 565. So it has the gap to fill to 565. After that, the last 3 years, there's no gap. So it can go anywhere. It can go between here and there, or it can explode way past, who knows, 8, 9, 10, who knows what. Now, the news this morning wasn't that major. I mean, I don't know why it moved so much in that news. It was nothing major. Yesterday, bought shares, right? Here it is. A price offering. That ain't no freaking, that ain't no freaking no huge news. For a staffing company, that ain't no freaking huge news. However, it moved this morning tremendously. But look back here. You'll see back here even in March, the thing was 28 cents, March 9th. Back here on June 29th, it was freaking down 36 cents. It pulled back and they took off on some news about some price action. Crazy, right? That ain't nothing spectacular. However, it moved the market. Uncheck auto send. You look here, look at all them sellers coming in. Buyers, sellers. They fighting for price action, taking profits, trying to, be well, they ain't shorted because HTB, no shares to borrow. Mean you have a hard to borrow. Mean you got to pay a high premium to borrow shares to short this. Remember earlier it says, I think NTB earlier, none to borrow. So look how it changes. Let's go to 5-day, 5-minute chart. See that? I called it earlier. I'm gonna say the same channel the whole time. Let me go back to my chart. Now, I was watching earlier before market open. I was watching HBP. I stuck on this staff. Look at it still going. And I was stuck on CDOR. As well as I had this staff up here watching. So I had 3 this morning watching. I was on the staff. I was on this HBP. And CDOR, which are all in the group. Of course, you're going to buy the one of the most action. In this case, it was staff. Staff was making some runs. I hopped in staff for a quick trade. Hold on. I think I actually bought HBP. I didn't. Thought I did. Missed that one. Look at HBP when I'm watching the staff. HBP acquisition news. Yes, that's old. There's no news on this thing. Why did it move like that? And the volume of HBP has 26 million share float, but no volume. That's why I didn't buy it. No volume. I didn't buy HBP this morning because no volume. It has 26 million share float, 1 million shares traded, yet it moved that much. That's why I didn't buy HBP. Okay, I know now. So, if I buy a stock, usually my share float got to be 10 million shares or less. I don't like buying stocks more than 10 million share float because that's dangerous. First of all, it's dangerous. Second of all, it takes a lot of if its share float is 30 million, for example, it trading 1 million shares, like right here on HBP. It trading 1 million shares on 26 million share float. It barely moves it. Now, it moved too much here. It moved 50% right here, actually. But should have been more than that. Should have been less shares. If it was like 3 or 4 or 5 million share float, they would have moved up 80% easy in the 15, 20-minute mark. These are all 5-minute candles. So in 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, which shows up here, 9:48, 20 minutes, this thing has moved tremendously in 20 minutes. With only 2 million shares about being traded, which is crazy. So imagine this stuck up here with the same, well, maybe more than shares, with a way smaller float, and now it's trading 8 times almost the volume of this one, of this HVP. Bigger move. Damn, 200% move. It's crazy, right? And that's a pullback. It moved more than that. So right here, you look at this candle here. It should have halted. I don't know why it didn't, but it didn't. You look back here, from right here to up here. Let me go to my chart. me go to my chart. From right here at market opening to up here was a 30% move, right? From here to there was a 54% move. So in two 5-minute candles, this stock moved 54% of the price action in two 5-minute candles. In that case, we're going to call it a 10-minute window. So look at it this way. Say you'd have bought, in this case, 1,000 shares. I bought 110, just random numbers. See that? It broke that support level. I called it earlier. Look at that line, still sitting there. It's going to dump on us. So say you bought 1,000 shares earlier of STAF. I bought 110. Say you bought 1,000 shares back here at this 110, right? Or this 229 when it got filled. It had made that same sale at 254 and 90 cents. That same 11.5%. So rather you making 26 bucks, right? Right? You would have made 10 times that. So you could have made 260 bucks in less than, and this you saw live, less than 3 minutes. Well, I think it's 2 minutes at the most. So 2 minutes of work, 260 bucks, and you bought 1,000 shares. Rather than my 110, you bought 1,010. Or say you bought 5,000 shares. See how it goes up? Now you at the $1,000 mark in less than 5 minutes. You know, if I go to my job, well, I'm retired now, but if I went to work right now and say I made, let's say, 20 bucks an hour, and I worked a whole 8-hour day, I make 160 a day before taxes. But the problem is, I got to drive to work. I got to buy lunch. I got to take breaks. I'm maybe thirsty. I got to buy gas. All that stuff is added into that, right? Your $20 an hour tax now, plus you got all your expenses you added into that. Now you probably bring it home on the average, like what, 90 bucks a day or 80 bucks a day if you're lucky, after everything is paid. But if you're at home, get out your bed, take care of your hygiene, whatever you do, coffee, whatever you want to do, and just sit at your computer desk and do the same thing I'm doing right here, and I ain't went nowhere. I'm in the house. I'm sitting at my desk doing stock videos and trading stocks for real money. Now I'm doing it, the small account only on my videos, large account on my cell phone. Now, I don't make videos all the time because I'm losing money making these videos. Because me making this 110 trade, I could have made 10,000 trade and made way more than 26 bucks. So I'm actually helping, but in the day, that's what it's about, helping each other. See this point here? At this freaking, let me done another drawing. Hold on. I'm drawing the currency level. Well, I don't want to act right. Stupid. Look at this point here. Well, I bought in at. Watch this. Some long videos. So, if you notice, the stock's moving, majority of the time, it'll be in the same freaking industry. You might see an energy stock move. You might see a staffing stock move. You might see housing, a REIT. When you see those markets moving like that, go and look at Finviz, Finviz, and check on there and see what the hot markets are today. You'll see the green, the red, or whatever colors you want to put, and showing you what's the hardest market. So meanwhile, you see here STAF taking a crap. See this point I drew this a minute ago? This line right here? Watch it bust through that line. It's done. See here? The VWAP? Broke it already. I called it earlier. It's support. Now it's resistance. It's done. Meanwhile, SPY, on the other hand, reversing. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to make sure I got nothing else in my phone that I ain't holding, that I forgot about. I don't think I got nothing in my phone that I'm holding. No, I'm good. I ain't holding nothing. Well, I am. I got SPY. Never mind. I got SPY. I'm still holding a SPY in my long-term account. I'm gonna hold it for a bit and see what happens. Let me look at SPY real quick and see what's going on with it. STAF is done. You can walk away now. MDRR, STAF, same thing. It's done. Let's look at SPY. I called earlier SPY had $12 mark After that, $12.75. After that, $13. See what happens on SPY. Going in the group right now. All right. So currently, right now, while I'm still trading, I'll be trying to look for the staff buy, and it's 5-minute high. The buy-in point from the staff would be 1148, 1150. Look right here, strong pullback in the RSI. MACD reversal is happening right now. I'm going in group right now, saying the buy-in point for me if I buy SPY again, which I already own it now. Matter of fact, I'm going to buy some. I'm going to average down my price. Hold on. I'm going to average down the price of my SPY while I'm in my cell phone. Let me cancel this. Yes. All right. Here come the sell orders piling in on the SPY. Look at the 1 day, 1 minute chart. See what's going on with the SPY. Yeah, we selling. Look at the 5 day, 15 minute on the SPY. Yeah, SPY looking terrible. All right, let's see. Let me average down on SPY. Average down on SPY. Now, VWAP on SPY, you see here, 1196. Now, we know by now, it overextends, it pulls back, busts through it, oversold, and it's got to come back to it, right? That's the way it is. The SPY must retrace the daggone VWAP. It has to do it. Hold on. Did I not? SPY? Let me see. All right, so we go. So you look over here at my chart. Auto saying not checked. Keep an eye on SPY. I'm gonna make an alert at 1150. Right click it. Create alert. 1150. Add 1151. At or above. Right. See the mark there. Create it, and there it is. So when it pops that point, it's gonna alert me up top that it's hit that point. All right. Auto saying unchecked. Look at staff. See staff here. I called it earlier. Broke that point. It's done. HBP. Moved up, pull back, no volume. See that? It's crazy, right? That's pump and dump right there. Shouldn't happen first beginning. Done. PEI, way too cheap. Leaking that one. Cars, 6-7 million share float. 1.8 million shares getting traded. Float too large, not going to trade it. Unless it was parabolic, which it's not. So, news this morning, it has some news. Price target, there we go. From 11 to $9, which is bad. I don't know why I moved up on a bad price target. Who knows? J-O-B. Moved this morning, pulled back. Let's look at the live news on it. No news. Why did it move? Look at CNN. Look at Yahoo Finance. See what's going on in the job market today. It's the reason why it took off and pulled back. Wouldn't trade it. Well, it's an okay size float, but it's not moving much. AVXL was back here. You see the price tag. It's already took off. I don't know why today. I marked these months and months and months ago probably. It took off this morning, pulled back, Live news. Let's see. They go news there on it. Parkinson's ran up, pulled back. I can almost guarantee you by the end of the day, be back down here. Let me get rid of these lines I got going on here. Clear my drawing set. Remove drawing. There we go. Wouldn't buy it. Float too large anyway. Wouldn't buy it. ORGO. Crap. EIGR. Crap. PIXY. Crap. WTI, which is oil. Crap. What else we got going on? Nothing else. Wherever you're looking at. AVXL, you see that earlier? Crap. MDJH, crap. So nothing really to trade right now. Staff, doing nothing, you see it. I called it earlier. I put a long paragraph in the group why I wouldn't buy it, or why if I bought it, I'm getting out immediately. I told you why before I did it. Trading 89 million shares. SPY, want to reverse. The mark's still sitting there at 1150. And at this point, I'm going to call it a day. I still got SPY in my long-term account. I averaged down. My price is now 1051. My average buy-in price. I want to sell 11 bucks. 1150 be a new buy-in if I add more in. But my goal now to get out of the stock here, 1150. I'm calling it now, 10 o'clock in the morning. I still own this stock. My sell point again, $11. But hopefully 1150 hits. I hop out of it. Remember, the VWAP is 1188. Way off it. With that being said, one trade away. Nothing else to show. Any questions, hit me up. Remember, look at the RSI. Remember the MACD. Remember the volume bars. Watch those VWAPs. Watch the EMAs. 3 candle setups. Red to green move. A new 5-minute high. New 1-minute high. Do the same thing over and over and over again. You get results over and over and over again. Remember, I traded 110 share-wise today, my small account. Could trade more in bigger account, but just scale up. If you want to trade more shares, just scale up. Trade 200, 300, 400, 500, 1,000, whatever it is. You want to scale down? Hell, scale down. Trade 10 stocks. Whatever your preference is. I use about the 100, 200 mark in the small account to show you guys how I trade and what you probably would do yourself if you don't have a lot of money in your account. Everybody don't have thousands and $100 laying around, so I trade small accounts to show you guys that you can do it too. 26 bucks a day. It's 22 trading days in a month. Do the math yourself, right? Bring in a few hundred to 1,000 or tens of thousands a month extra money to trading stocks. In this case, 2 minutes. With that being said, one trade away and stay green. Staff is done.